Happy Wednesday. You are joining us for our weekly wellness chat with a health coach. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Rachel Phillips, if you haven't joined us before. I like to start all of these out with a little fun icebreaker, just so I don't have to talk the whole time. This week, we're talking about building and sustaining an exercise routine. So if you want to take yourself off mute or put in the chat your favorite way to get active. Doesn't matter what time of year, there are no constraints. What is your favorite way to get active? I think for me, it's to hike 14ers. And for those of you that aren't in the Denver area, you probably think we're a little crazy mountains like that. Laura said she likes to go for bike rides. Such a fun way to do it. Hopefully, this spring brings you lots of bike rides. Walk. Nice walk outside, outdoor. Yes. There's just something about being in nature, getting that fresh air. I always love walking in the park to see the little kids playing soccer. Anybody else? What is your favorite way to get active? Outdoor walks. Seems like a pretty common one. Outdoor hiking. Yes. Oh, Lisa, with all this snow, your hiking days might be delayed a little bit. Yes, waiting for the snow to end. Oof. Those of you not in the Denver metro area, we've had like, what, 13 inches of snow in the last week. Awesome. Let's get moving and grooving. If at any point you have questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to take yourself off mute or put it in the chat. Lisa, you have a cabin? Jealous. Awesome. Like I mentioned before, we were talking about building and sustaining an exercise routine. I know activity is probably one of the biggest things that we hear as health coaches that is the hardest thing for folks to get done during the day. And it totally makes sense. We're so busy, and with working from home, it's really easy to make the transition from your desk to your couch. I know for me, I am much more likely to go to the gym when I'm already out and about, and I stop on my way home from work rather than having to get myself prepared from home to come back. So let's chat about it a little bit. Again, those of you who know me know that I like the science behind things. So what is the benefit of regular exercise outside of weight loss? Trying to really focus in on the feel good part rather than the lose weight part. Regular exercise does reduce our disease risk for a lot of different things: diabetes, heart disease, certain types of cancer, anxiety and depression, all of those. So regular physical activity helps out. And when I say regular physical activity, I'm not talking about like hiking a mountain every single day. Getting out for that 20 to 30-minute walk during your lunch break or after work, that is also regular activity. Regular activity improves our sleep quality. So if you've been having some issues with your sleep, try adding in a little bit more activity, something that maybe is a little bit more vigorous than you're used to, and your body will tire out. Reduces stress. I don't know anybody who isn't a little bit stressed right now or all the time. I really enjoy the movie Legally Blonde, so you probably have heard this. Exercising releases endorphins. Endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. That's from Elle Woods. It's very true. Stress reduces the amount of the feel bad hormones, the cortisol and the norepinephrine, and increases the feel good hormones of serotonin. And the other one that I can't remember. Hold on just a second. I have a kitten eating at my ankles. Those stress hormones can cause depression and anxiety or exacerbate those conditions. So if you're having a really overwhelming day at work, I encourage you to go for a walk. If your kids are stressing you out, take them to the park and walk with them. What else does regular activity do? It increases our energy levels, which who doesn't want that? Our brain health and memory are also supported through, thanks, Laura, is also supported through regular activity. And activity is beneficial to bone and muscle health. There's actually science saying that calcium in your food isn't the most important thing to bone development and muscle development, specifically in kids. And for women to delay or prevent the onset of osteoporosis, it's actually movement, weight-bearing movement, so walking, running, biking, weightlifting, dancing, whatever your flavor of movement is. Any questions thus far? Awesome. So how do we set ourselves up for success? Physical activity and maintaining a regular schedule. You'll probably hear me say
It's kind of hard to grab in your fork.
Progress over perfection. A little bit of movement is better than no movement. So if you are having an off day or you don't have as much time to go to the gym, whatever it could be, still getting some sort of movement in is better than getting nothing in. If you think about, I always put it in perspective with children. If you give your kids a plate full of broccoli, you probably wouldn't do that. But if you give them a meal that has broccoli in it, would you want them to eat all of it or at least one bite? Same idea. There's benefit to just that one bite. There's that benefit to just 10 minutes of movement. There's benefit to, you know, every hour getting up and doing 10 squats, walking a lap around your living room. A little bit of activity is better than no activity. And when we say activity, it could be whatever your favorite flavor is. It could be walking, running, biking, yoga, dancing. I'm personally a CrossFitter because I'm a little bit crazy. So whatever is easiest and most accessible to you. And if you're like, I have no idea where to start, feel free to call one of our health coaches and we can absolutely help you through what that looks like. First step to setting yourself up for success is planning out your workout and your active rest. So your workout is that time where you put intentional effort into getting your heart rate up, building muscle mass, being able to do your sport, your activity of choice a little bit better. I have found that planning it out and keeping yourself accountable with an accountability buddy is one of the most important things. So write it down, put it in your calendar, set a reminder on your phone, block out some time where you go and work out. I know with COVID measures, a lot of gyms are taking reservations only so that drop-in isn't available. That could be another way that you keep yourself accountable. When I say active rest, that means that we're still moving our bodies because we don't want to be sedentary all the time. We're still moving our bodies through a gentler version of a sport. So walking, yoga, playing catch with your kids, something where you're still moving, but it's not an intense activity. Gardening, cleaning your house, all of those types of things are considered active rest. Plan those out too. with gardening season right around the corner, maybe you spend Saturdays not at the gym, but you spend Saturday mornings weeding your garden. And those of you that have gardens know how much work it is to weed a garden. So that's a lot of really good work. If you are just starting out and you're like, I have no idea what to do, and you go into a gym and you're like, this is really overwhelming, all of these weights and machines and all these people know what they're doing, follow a plan. There are a lot of them out there. Our app has guided workouts every day, either cardio or weightlifting. If you do a different sport, try out a new gym class, try out a new studio until you find what really works for you. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Our health coaches can absolutely help you if you're like, hey, I don't understand how to do this split squat. Can you walk me through it? The same thing if you are going to your gym. The trainers are there, the front desk staff is there to help you. And as somebody that frequents a gym, we want to see people ask for help rather than doing it wrong and hurting themselves. So please, please, please ask for help if and when you need it. Awesome. Couple chats came in. I surprised myself and kept on with Peloton classes. Awesome. Those things are so hard. It is incredible how difficult it can be to cycle. So Belinda, great job. Carol, you're right. A lot of gyms do have a circuit area. Something that's really easy to kind of bounce around between different exercises. Good job, Laura. She says it's only been 2 months. However, it has seemed to help. Oh, you've added an exercise break onto your calendar, so you take a 15-minute break. Awesome. That's a great way to do it in the middle of your day. What a lot of people will say too is that they're actually more productive if they take that 15-30-minute break in the middle of the day to get some sort of activity in, that they have better success with their work. So, oh, Belinda, no bike, no treadmill. Peloton offers regular classes, yoga, meditation, cardio. I did not know that. Thank you. I have not subscribed into Peloton. I don't quite know all of the things that they offer, but that's good to know. And there's tons of apps just like that. Like I said, our app also has guided workouts. One benefit to everything closing down is that activity is like literally in the palm of your hand now. Another way to set yourself up for success is a way to get excited for your workout. So finding a good music playlist, a good podcast, audiobook, whatever your thing is. Maybe you only watch that one Netflix series while you're on the treadmill, something like that, that you can look forward to it and kind of get lost in it. I know for me, my daily walks seem a little bit shorter than they normally are when I have a good podcast to listen to. And if you have any good podcasts or audiobook recommendations, feel free to put them in the chat. I think all of us could benefit from a new set of material. Any questions thus far? Crime Junkies. Ooh, I'll have to look that one up. I just finished both seasons of Dr. Death. I do like the crime ones. And when you're listening about crime, it makes you run faster, right? That's my my theory. Awesome. Does anybody else have any things that they do to set themselves up for a physical activity success? Chris says a good podcast is the Happiness Lab. I have heard that one. I listened to one about laughter, and that laughter is our body's way of not breathing. It's really funny. And at the end of the day, I think a lot of us are all or nothing beings. So if you don't get to the gym one day, that's okay. Your progress is not going to be stunted if you miss one workout. The same thing that going an extra hard on your next workout isn't going to make up for it. So allow yourself that grace and compassion. It's part of the human experience that we mess up, we miss plans, we don't feel good, whatever it could be. Caro says that she likes to run while listening to zombie books. Caro, I think with chatting with you, I remember that it gives you more motivation to run fast, so the zombies in the book can't get you. Awesome. Amalda says a morning wake up call with a friend so you motivate each other to work out in the morning before work. That's awesome. I know a lot of people benefit from a before work workout. There's no excuse after work if you don't make it to the gym. If you work late or get invited to a spontaneous happy hour, whatever it is, you've already got your workout in for the day. With activity too, it's important to listen to your body. So if today I'm feeling a little bit sluggish, but I had a really heavy lifting day planned, maybe it's a day that I do a little bit more of that active rest. I go to the gym to run on the treadmill and do some yoga versus, my heavy lifting day. I want to listen to my body and honor it that today it's just not feeling up to it. Lisa listens to classic rock workout on Spotify. Awesome. Every weekday morning by 5 a.m. Is that what time you work out, Lisa? Is 5 a.m. every morning? Whew, you are better than me. It feels so good, doesn't it? I like to sleep at that time. Awesome. I love everybody's input. Oh, wow. Lisa, you've had that habit for almost 6 months now. Incredible. Oh, fun. Irma wakes up her husband and daughter in the morning to do a Zumba class 4 days a week and outdoor walks in the afternoons. What a great way to get your family involved in a way that's supportive, that your daughter's learning that activity can be fun, and she gets to do it with her parents. How fun is that? If you have a dog, great excuse to go for lots of walks, especially working from home. Awesome. We do record each of these sessions, so feel free to check up on any sessions that you might have missed, share them with coworkers, family, colleagues, etc. incentahealth.com/wellness chats. Each week we put up the video and a short little blurb. Next week, hard to believe, is already the end of April. Our last Wednesday of every month is our health question with a health coach. So feel free to send us your health related questions. There is a Google form there. We email that out as well if you are registered for these sessions, or you can email it to us at personal.trainer@incentahealth.com, and we'll make sure we get those questions up for next week. And as always, we are available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Mountain Standard Time, via email, phone, or chat, both in the app and website. So if you have any questions regarding your account or how you can increase your physical activity, or make accommodations to your current activity for whatever reason, please let us know. We are happy to help. And with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your week.